Hey, but you gonna take a mugshot? Who sits there and thinks, gee, I want to take a mugshot? I'm gonna take myself a mugshot and it's gonna be just great and fabulous. No, no, you don't take a mugshot to show your support. You just and you know when people say, they say, oh, it's a witch hunt, it's a witch hunt. I've yet to hear a Trump supporter, politically or just regular people who I know support him, say that he didn't do what he's accused of. They never say that. They just say it's a witch hunt. It's political. Some portions of it is political. I'm not that stupid, okay? Because some portions are political, but they never say he didn't do any of the things that he's accused of. He's innocent. I have never heard it. Maybe you've heard it. I haven't. Um, but I just had to talk about that because I didn't see it coming. I did not see people taking mugshots of themselves and then posting it on, I'm still going to call it Twitter. I don't care, whatever, be mad. I'm calling it Twitter. Some guy like gave instructions to people on how to do this. And I mean, his numbers are just going to go up. Like this isn't going to wane his support. It's only he's going to raise more money because that's how politically divided we are, and that's some of the media's fault. But um, I guess it is what it is. You have the right to take a mugshot of yourself with a sheriff's badge in the back to show your support, or you could just say, I support him. That might be easier, but okay. I mean, some of those ones that had women with full makeup on and their hair all did, and I'm like, okay, okay. And on the January 6th, when you still notice the only person in jail is the one black guy that protested or was there. Not gonna get into that. But I want to talk about next. Let me get my last sip of water here. Got to talk about the RNC debate again. What a clown fest that mess was. I talked about it previously yesterday on High Heels and Blue Jeans, but now I get to talk about this a little bit, some points that I missed. When you go to a circus, you need to expect a clown. I did not know that I was going to see 8 clowns. I thought, well, maybe one or maybe two. I literally saw 8 clowns make idiots out of themselves to be the number 2 person. Point one, if you took all of their poll numbers and added them together, Trump is still beating them all together. Why are they there? You had Chris Christie, who I kind of I have to sort of agree with Vivek Ramaswamy. He's running just to say Trump is terrible. I don't think he really wants to be president. I don't know why he's wasting. I mean, he could do that without running, but he's running to just say, hey, Trump did these things. He shouldn't be in office. Then you have, I'm going to try not to get his name wrong, Asa Hutchinson, like he talked maybe 3 times. Nikki Haley, Tim Scott, who I still keep wondering, bro, why you running? No. Tim Scott, Ron DeSantis. I'm gonna get to him in a second. Vivek Ramaswamy, Mike, boring. Please throw me a personality Pence. Wait a minute. I know who was all there, but I'm just like trying to remember. I'm like, well, wait a minute, it was this person and this person, and then this person, and then this person. Um, I'm gonna name all these clowns. Okay, you guys hear my TV in the back because um and they had nerve to sell tickets. Like you gonna just participants. Okay. So here are the people or the clowns. Um I still well never mind. Let's just name the 8 people. So okay, I can do this by picture. Well, except for the North Dakota guy. Um, there was Mike Pence, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Vivek Ramaswamy, Tim Scott, Asa Hutchinson, Chris Christie, and then that one guy from North Dakota, um, whose name I still don't know, so I gotta look it up. Doug Burgum. Um, again, when you go to a circus, you're expecting to see one clown, not 8. They spent the whole evening, one, arguing with each other. Like, I knew there wasn't going to be anything of substance. I didn't expect all of a sudden the Republicans would be like, you know what? We need Medicare for all. I didn't expect that. I knew they were going to attack the entitlements, like Social Security. They want to raise the retirement age. They want to privatize it, but so does the Democrats. But that's a whole discussion for another time. Um, they want to get people off SNAP because hey, starving people that'll make them work, look, paying wage jobs. Hey, whatever. Um, so I knew that was coming, but this whole China is the enemy. There was Russia. It just was at nauseum. I get it. China is not perfect, but the way that they kept saying communist China, communist China. China is capitalist. I'm pretty sure I thought it. I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. And I'm not saying the Chinese are harmless. No, they have the biggest navy in the world, so you can't just ignore that. But the United States has enough nuclear weapons to blow up the Earth 18 times. Pretty much in terms of weaponry, nobody's touching us, right? Nobody's like out there saying, we want to be second to none. Um, Ramaswamy did cause some controversy when he said he would stop funding Ukraine. And of course, Warhawk Nikki Haley was like, oh no, you're just basically he just said give Ukraine to Russia, which was a terrible answer. And while I don't know the answer, foreign policy is not my strength. I don't pretend it's my strength. Just giving it to Russia doesn't sound right to me because it's like, okay, if Putin gets Ukraine, what stops him? I mean, what stops him from going further, right? Um, I like I said, I don't know what the answer is, and you could tell they didn't know what the answer was either. Difference is I'm not running for president, they are. Um, I know it's gonna take a lot of diplomacy. That much I know. I know it's gonna take a whole lot of talks and negotiations. I know that. But the way they just kept saying communist China, communist China, communist China, I'm like, why are they just are they trying to bring back the Cold War? This is in the 80s. Like the wall between old West Germany and East Germany, they're just Germany now, right? It's like they were trying to like go back to the 80s, like when I had one digit in my age. It's like, y'all do know this is a new day in the border. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They talked about the border at nauseum. It got on my nerves. And let me tell you what my border policy is. Some people may not like it. I say let them in. Basically, Arizona, Texas, New Mexico, all that area down there, that's Mexico anyway. I mean, we literally stole their land from them. And now we're trying to talk about We want to protect our borders. How come we never say that about the Canadian US border? We never say that about the Canadian US border. I've never heard it. You never hear anything about it. It's just protect the borders. Maybe if you hadn't made other countries so terrible by invading them and rigging their elections,